Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. We're going to be talking about the incoming dump to $30,000. I don't think that's going to happen, but other people think it's going to happen. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to do some technical analysis. We're going to talk about some of the statistics, the stats with the current Bitcoin ETF, all that jazz, all that fun stuff, because I know everybody cares so much about it. Before we get started, because it's at the top of my memory, actually two things. First and foremost, Lo is still sick. She stayed home. And so apologies for not being able to cover the altcoins that we put in the title yesterday. My kid started vomiting. So when my kid, when she's sick, she comes first. She comes first before everything and everyone. So I had to go. So she's home. She's resting in my bed. She's got everything she needs. She's got her little basket. She's got crackers and toast and water and blankets and everything. So she calls me. I gots to go. Mom first. Always my kid comes first. Anyways, so there's that. So if you guys can send some healing prayers to her. She had a fever yet last night. We were up to, I think, 101. And then this morning, close to 102. So I gave her Tylenol. She's resting. She's fine now. But if you guys can send her some healing prayers, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. When your kid is sick, it is probably the worst feeling in the world because you cannot take, she was telling me last night, like, Mommy, I feel so sick. And it's like, I just want to take her pain. Like, whatever it is, like, even when she broke her arm, I wanted to take all of the pain times 10 to make sure my kid is okay. Like, don't care what it is. And part of the reason why I'm a little bit cuckoo is because I grew up, I had a really crazy upbringing. A lot of insane stuff happened. So I'm a little overprotective of my kid, a little bit crazy, but it's because I've seen hell, because I've literally looked the devil in its face, and I'm super protective over my daughter, and my nephew, my family, my kids. You don't come for them. Even when I had stepkids, you don't come for them. Don't care how old they are. And with people's kids in general. Okay. Shout out to Squidgrow. So just want to let y'all know. Second, we actually have a very special birthday over at Squidgrow. Squidgrow is one of our partners. They're people that I absolutely adore. I adore their community. I love what they're doing. And there's a lot of really cool things coming. You can expect a lot in the next 2 years. It's just, and I can't say what it is, but I can say that there are things that you're actually going to need to use in crypto. So we'll talk about that. But apparently we have a birthday. Mr. P, he is one of the moderators there. I'm not going to say his whole entire name. It just starts with the P and it ends with the S. He's literally my favorite in the chat, just because he has got the most ridiculous name and he always memes me. So we want to wish you a very happy birthday. So we're going to sing to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. P. Happy birthday to you. The John Wick of CryptoWendyO for protecting kids. Hell yeah. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. When I used to live in the hood, one of the neighbors, I heard one of the kids yelling. I ran over there. Probably not a good idea, but I ran over there. I said, what's going on? I don't care. I protect the kids for obvious reasons. But anyways, we had to get that out of the way. Also, too, I actually had yesterday was a horrible day for me. But today was a good morning, besides my kid being sick. I got a very, very special phone call, a very special invite to do something. I can't say what it is yet. Some of you probably already can assume what it is. So I just want to go ahead and say hello to everybody that's watching. And I can't wait for 2024. This is going to be absolutely amazing year. So I had to give you guys all my personal business out there. We have 220 watching on the YouTube, 50 of you on the Tiki Tacky. They're laughing at me in the Squidgrow chat over there. And Queen knows. Hey, Romance. Hey, all sorts, and Brian and Mike and John and Queen and all my people, Property Pearls Dubai. But yeah, so we have a poll at the top over here. Mixing said, my neck, my ETF. Yeah. So we got a poll at the top. Will Bitcoin dump to $30,000? Some people think it is going to dump to $30,000. I don't know. So we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the bullish and the bearish scenario. Also, my back still hurts. Oh, shout out to Pew Pew. Anyways, though, my train of thought, and I haven't been sleeping this week because I just have not been, but I got to do my makeup today and I'm wearing let me tell y'all something about this sweater really quick before I get into it. I know. So when I used to work at the thrift store, this came in, a whole shipment of these came in. These were originals from, I want to say the 80s, brand new tags. There's like 5 or 6 of them that came. I swooped this bad boy up so fast. So this is literally official Spandee, whatever ballet sweater. It's vintage, like was brand new tags. My favorite ever. I will never get rid of it. And I've got 2 of these records. I do. Sorry, I'm hearing my kid. Anyways, though, that happened. What else? Okay, we're gonna get into it because I gotta get this stream done because I'm all over the damn place today. I'm over the place today. Okay, so this is the current crypto market cap. Blur is up quite a bit. Actually quite a bit. It is up 12.5%. HNT, you guys can't see it over here. It's up 10.9%. FTT up 16.5%. So you people that are buying like the Cell token and the FTT token and those types of tokens, you're absolute degenerates. Good for you though. If you can make money on these in any way, shape, or form, that's your business. I don't endorse any of this crap. Good for you. Absolutely good for you. Happy for you. But be careful and understand kind of the risks associated with this stuff. Okay. So this is actually, one of the cool things about the Bitcoin Spot ETF, which 2 things that I want to mention to you. First and foremost, I got in my comments yesterday. Actually, I'm going to show it to you, the comment that I got, because I think that you guys do need to hear this. Okay. So this is my buddy, Mark Moss. We're going to go to my profile really quick. I got this comment yesterday from somebody on YouTube. And it says, so how can we buy the Bitcoin ETF on Ledger? I am not shaming you. I am not attacking you. You're not stupid for asking this. But the Bitcoin Spot ETF is a traditional financial product. It is an exchange traded fund. So this is something that you buy on different centralized exchanges that are not crypto exchanges. This is a traditional financial product. You can go to a broker for this. We've listed all the different brokers that are offering this. Okay. So you can go ahead and buy it there. This is not something you custody yourself. You are essentially buying like a derivative of Bitcoin. You're buying Bitcoin, but you're not, because there's like 10 million, there's like literally like 2 to 5 different parties that are interacting with this and they're custodying it for you. So you cannot actually own this Bitcoin Spot ETF. The only way you can truly own Bitcoin is if you buy it yourself from like a Coinbase or a Gemini or a Phemex or a CoinCatch or whatever exchange that you, or Binance, whatever exchange you want to use, if you've done your due diligence, and then you remove it to cold storage. That's how you really own Bitcoin. So you're going to see a lot of meme coins. You're going to see a lot of scams. They're like Bitcoin Spot ETF. And some people are going to think it is. It's not. So please, you're not gonna be able to store this on your ledger. Okay. This is not shaming. This is not slamming anybody any way, shape, or form. This is just me talking to you about what this is. Okay. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dumping and people are like, oh my God, why is it dumping? Well, first and foremost, I want to disclose that I never traded ETFs on my own. I've had funds that have done it for me, like a 401k, but I've never done this on my own. So because we're introducing a brand new market that's essentially like trading alongside Bitcoin, but is trading Bitcoin, but isn't, this is going to be a new thing for me. The markets are probably going to move a little bit differently. Bitcoin is going to trade differently than what we have seen in the past. Okay. So the technical analysis style that we use and the different methods that we would use in the past to trade might change. And that's okay, because when the market changes, there's nothing you can do about it. You simply adjust. You have to adjust to it. So when you are trading, understand that the market might trade a little bit differently than you are used to. So maybe some of the bots you are using or technical analysis tools or those types of things, that might change too, because we have a whole entire market. Aw. Shout out to you. I forgot to text her. I needed to text her. I'll explain that later. But anyways. So that's what I wanted to disclose to you guys. So I'm going to be learning. We're going to kind of be relearning again together. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at our lines that we drew. We drew some lines. We drew up to about 48,000. It hit and then we dumped. So why is Bitcoin dumping right now? Yesterday we pumped all the way to 48.6. Then we closed down over here at 46,000. Now today, 46,000 down to the EMA 30 at about 43.4. And this is the daily. We're seeing a dump. All of the indicators I'm seeing are looking a bit bearish. That doesn't mean we're going to hit $30,000. However, one of the things that's important to note, this right here, this uptrend, this started October 16th, 2023. We've been on our way up and we're due for a bit of a correction. This is a beautiful pump that we have. This pump that we saw with Bitcoin in correlation with the potential drop of approval of the Bitcoin spot ETF caused a lot of bullish price movement. Okay. And we pumped about like 78%. Okay. We pumped quite a bit. It was pretty nice. Now we're gonna go for a correction. That's what it's looking like. Okay. We're pretty topped out in this area over here. Okay. So we kind of need to look at historic areas with Bitcoin since we pumped up over here. Right now, taking a look at what we've seen retest off of the EMA 30. Okay. We even saw a swing wick low on January 3rd to the EMA 50. I forgot what happened that day. There was some bearish, some BS that happened. I can't remember what it was. Anyways, with that being said, right now it's looking like we're going to continue to correct, and I would expect a breakdown of the EMA 30 and possibly kissing $42,000. Why? And this is just technical analysis space. I'm taking a look at Market Cipher, who is a partner of the channel. Link is down below. MACD is bear crossing. It is heading downward. Taking a look at the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart, she wants more. She wants to go down more. It's really looking like we're going to hit about the $42,000 area. Taking a look at 6-hour, we already broke down in this area. Looks like she wants the EMA 200. 42,000 looks nice to me on the 6-hour. Now taking a look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is actually getting ready to break the EMA 200. Will we? It looks like we will. It definitely looks like we will. And again, we did have a swing wick low that went to $40,000 on the 4-hour chart, January 3rd. So that looks like a nice area. A lot of people are saying that we are going to get $30,000. Now let's talk about it. $30,000 essentially coincides with the EMA 100 on the weekly. The weekly doesn't look fantastic. It looks like trash right now. Market Cipher's printed the red dot. MACD's ready to bear cross. The bottom could actually be $27,000. So let's talk about this a little bit. What should we do? How should you react? What should your trading and investing strategy be? First and foremost, I got to show you my ref link for the current exchange I'm using, which is phemex. If you would like to sign up and use my phemex ref link, understand I get a percentage of that. Not your keys, not your coins. You do not want to leave cryptocurrency on any exchange ever. If you're somebody who does want to trade on that particular exchange, then you need to take responsibility and read the terms of service. Okay. So there's risk there. Also, if you want to get into trading and learn how to trade or just understand the basics, I highly recommend you join Alpha U. Anyways, Crypto Gamer says, oh yeah, the spot ETF is done and the hype is dropping off. Yay, we are finally getting a pullback, which means it's time to set limit buy orders. All right, so Crypto Gamer is actually, he's a very good trader also. He's not only good at calling fantastic stuff, but he is a fantastic trader. Shout out to French Toaster. Make me some French toast and bring me some fresh squeezed orange juice, baby. All right, what should we do? Okay, so when we're looking at the chart, let's see. And again, I'm not saying we're going to $30,000. I'm saying a really nice, healthy correction would be potential retest of the EMA 200 on the weekly, even the EMA 100 on the weekly. And if we're looking at our indicators here, it is indicating that we're going to head down. Now, could this not happen? Could we just, retest like $40,000, go sideways for a bit and then pump back up and hit all-time high in the next year or so? 100%. But let's talk about a bullish and a bearish scenario, because as a person that is trading, remember, you can trade the Bitcoin spot ETF all you want. That's your business. But on this channel, we are crypto. We are Bitcoin. We talk about liberty. We talk about self-custody. We talk about having the ability to do what you want to do with your money when you want to do. Okay. If you want to grift in that spot ETF, I rock with you, because if you could get some tax breaks and tax advantages, do it. Do it 100%. If you could get rich off of that thing, if you have a trading strategy and you think you're going to get rich off of that, good for you. Good for you. I don't care what you guys do. I just want you guys to make as much money as ethically as possible. Okay. That's what we do on this channel. So, Gamers talking about limit orders, and limit orders are one of my favorite trading tactics. Why are they one of my favorite trading or investing tactics? Because you get to dictate to the market where you want to buy. Okay. So I'm not telling you all to set your entire stack at a limit order at $27,000, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to set a bunch all the way down to $27,000, because what happens if we get that dump? Okay. Or what happens if you want to trade by the daily and we get that dump to $34,000 or $30,000 or whatever that may be? Okay, so that's maybe something you want to do. But again, this could potentially be invalidated. The reason why it could be invalidated is we are in a bull market. But bull markets get corrections, and that's just part of the game. And it's being able to essentially time the market, but it's also not trading against the market. So it could be a little bit cuckoo. Like even if we take a look at this previous price action over here, when Bitcoin went absolutely ballistic, March of 2020, we started getting those insane upward pumps. We went sideways for quite some time. We would have these pumps. We have a pump, and then we go sideways, a pump, sideways, and then we would have a dump, and then a pump, sideways, so there's gonna be volatility. So we might just consolidate above $40,000. So what am I going to do right now? Number one, I'm understanding that Bitcoin might potentially start trading a little bit differently because we do have the Bitcoin Spot ETF, or it might not. So I need some time to really kind of relearn what's going on with the charts, because assets will trade differently when there's different liquidity and there's different things that are happening with it. Okay. Now, with that being said, my plan right now is to continue to watch. If I see a good position, I will potentially enter, but I really want to keep my Bitcoin safe right now. I want to hold on to my Bitcoin as long as I can so I can dump on Blackrock towards the top. And we did a pretty good job calling the top last cycle. So for those of you who want to acquire more Bitcoin, what should you do? You could dollar cost average, then use cold storage, or you can set limit orders, or you could do a combination of both. And when you're setting limit orders, I want to explain to you, it's a pretty simple thing. Like for me, I would actually go to the daily. Okay, or actually we'll go to the weekly, make it easy. We'll go to the daily. I'm going to put on my EMAs because I'm lazy. EMA 9, 21, 30, 50, 100, and 200. I would set a limit order of 40,000, 36, 35, 32, 30. And Raider, I'm streaming right now. And the EMA 200, 27,000. That's what I would do. Okay, that's what I would do right now. Or if you're getting that FOMO and you're like, we're going to stop here and we're going to pump crazy, take 5% of your stack and buy. Do what works for you. But that's kind of what I'm looking at. That would be a good system for some people. Or you can simply dollar cost average, do what works for you. But that's what I would kind of be looking at to do with Bitcoin. And I want to acquire as much as I can. Now for alts. What do you want to do with alts? Well, understand if Bitcoin tanks, alts are going to tank too. So figure out what altcoin positions you want to accumulate more of before we go to Valhalla. Now, let's talk about some of the stats with the Bitcoin ETF. And shout out to Mark Moss. I absolutely adore him. He is a great friend of mine, great family guy, just fantastic. So the Bitcoin ETF trading volume just hit. Hold on, I'm going to tell Raider I have to mute him because he's messaging me right now. I'm streaming. I'm muting you. LOL. You've heard out. I love Raider. Raider helps me do so many things. We joke around about the dumbest things all the time. It's so funny. All right, so this is Mark Moss. The Bitcoin ETF trading volume just hit 4.6 billion on the first day, breaking records. The GLD Gold ETF took almost 2 years to get 1.5 billion in assets under management. The Bitcoin assets under management is going to crush that. So here is a list of all the Bitcoin spot ETFs. If this is something you're interested in trading or investing in, these are all the different names, but this is the volume, and it's doing it incredibly well. Absolutely fantastic. So people that hold Bitcoin, good for you. Also, the Bitcoin ETF with the lowest trading volume yesterday still had more volume than 95% of ETFs launched in 2023. So keep that in mind. All of the people that are saying horrible things about Bitcoin, they just got disproved. So F you, SEC. Next, from Bitcoin Archive, just in Bitcoin ETF trading volume breaks 1 billion on day 2. It just happened this morning. So it broke 2 billion. It broke 1 billion again on day 2. We're not stopping anytime soon. Next tidbit over here. This is from Miss Ellie. New from me. Wall Street firms block client access to spot Bitcoin ETFs. We talked about this yesterday. Vanguard was one of them. The interesting thing about Vanguard is a shareholder in BlackRock. BlackRock is one of the biggest shareholders in Vanguard, and BlackRock has a Bitcoin spot ETF. If you don't believe me, Google it. And I also believe Vanguard is a shareholder in MicroStrategy. So these firms are just a bunch of a-holes. So let's read the story here. So multiple Wall Street firms are blocking retail from accessing ETFs, includes Vanguard, plus financial advisors Merrill Lynch, Edward Jones, and Northwest Mutual. Here are the reasons why they aren't offering it. Vanguard said Bitcoin's highly speculated, unregulated, doesn't fit with the company's long-term investment philosophy. No plans to add Bitcoin ETFs or other crypto products. Crypto's volatility goes against their goal of helping investors generate positive returns over the long term. First and foremost, Vanguard, you're a predatory traditional financial firm, okay? You are literally saying Bitcoin is the devil and stocks are safe. This statement to me is saying, don't invest in Bitcoin. You're going to get scammed. Invest in stocks because stocks will guarantee you returns. That is effing illegal. These are the people that are selling you traditional financial products. These are the same people that are pushing predatory mortgage rates, same people pushing predatory interest rates, all of those things with credit cards, all of that stuff, okay? These are the same people that are pitching you this crap, and you should be sick of it, okay? Nobody should tell you what you can and can't do with your money. And they're basically saying Bitcoin is bad, our products are better because they make more money off of their products. That's why, because they're salespeople. And these are the people that are giving you financial advice. So before you come for your friends, your family, YouTubers, people on the internet talking about crypto, and you say that, oh, traditional financial firms are better, GFY. Because these people just told you you're going to make more money with stocks. Guess what? My stock portfolio, whatever the hell it is, my 401k, when I worked at my old job, it was $40,000 or $50,000 back in 2017. I just got a damn a statement with it. It's worth the same amount. With inflation being absolutely insane. 1 + 1 = 69. Okay, 1 + 1 = 69. Absolutely insane. Next, let's talk about this one next. This firm, Merrill Lynch. Current company policy does not allow investment in the ETFs, leaving the door open to change the policy in the future. That I rock with. Thank you, Merrill Lynch. You're still kind of a jerk, but cool. At least you are open to leaving the door open. Edward Jones, no specific reason given for the ban. F you. So you know what? A lot of people went ahead and they pulled their investments from Vanguard and moved it out. Why? Because Vanguard is censoring what you can and can't do with your money. The SEC approved the Bitcoin Spot ETF. Because the SEC approved it, it's safe. It is legal. You should have access to it. Everybody should have access to it. If you disagree, I don't know what to tell you. But this is what we're seeing happen in America. We have 492 concurrent viewers here. Smash a like. Did not know that. Why are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I'm just dramatic. I'm a woman. We're supposed to be dramatic. I'm also a Sicilian woman. If I'm not dramatic, if I'm not emotional, then I'm less of a woman, in my opinion. It's fun, too. I love the theatrics. Bring them on. Who doesn't love the theatrics? Theatrics are fun. It's entertainment, baby. So do you want me to sit like this and be like, I'm going to report on the news? Go elsewhere. Because we're fun here. We have fun. Why? Because we can be. Because I said so. My channel, my voice. Now, Mr. James Safar. A lot of people asking about big launches in the past and how this will compare. We won't really have flows till later on today. Maybe tomorrow for all of them, but here's the ranking. Here's a list of the 25 most successful. Sorry, I didn't eat well yesterday. I only had one apple with peanut butter and caramel, of course. It's my new favorite snacky snack. And I had some frozen chicken organic tenders from Costco because my kid was sick. It was a shit show yesterday. Anyways, here are the 25 most successful ETF launches, and these are all of them here. I don't care what these are. Why do I care? Because I don't like traditional finance. I think they're all scammers. But it has the ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF over here. So we're gonna need a little bit more time to see what Bitcoin, what her mouth gonna do. Anyways, that's a list of them over there. Now, this is from Miss Warren. She's another a-hole. My favorite thing about this is, and again, like for those of you that are brand new to the channel, thank you for being here. I'm a little bit of a crazy person. I'm very emotional. I'm very erratic. I have ADHD. We have fun. All we do is we have fun. And I also really, really love constructive criticism. And I love debating with decency with people. Like if you don't like me, debate me with decency all day long. I'll shake your hand. We'll drink a beer after. Cool. But this is the thing with Elizabeth Warren, red versus blue. And this is what makes me mad because the Dems, they want, like, they say that they want peace and equality for everybody, but they really don't. The only thing that they're doing is, like, the only good policy they have is women's health to an extent, because a lot of the stuff they do I don't agree with, but that's a whole nother topic. My fact of the matter is all the people against the Bitcoin spot ETF are the blue, but the red and the blue are the same. So F them. But anyways, F her even harder, because look at this. And she got checked. She got checked with community notes. The SEC is wrong on the law and wrong on the policy with respect to the Bitcoin ETF decision. If the SEC is going to let crypto burrow even deeper into our financial system, then it's more urgent than ever that crypto follow basic anti-money laundering rules. Guess what, dummy? I said this over here. I says, you help create the laws in the current regulatory landscape. Therefore, you have no argument. Here, this is just your opinion. Let's see what people said to me. See, shout out to Crypto Empress for that. I love it. I absolutely love it. Also, too, she's a senator. But she got checked. Okay, this is the community notes. The American court decided approving the Bitcoin ETF is lawful. The D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals overturned the SEC's rejection of Grayscale's bid to convert its trust into an exchange-traded fund. So let's talk about this a little bit, okay? So Elizabeth Warren is saying the Bitcoin spot ETF is illegal, it's unethical, all of those types of things because crypto is bad. Well, the funny thing about that is that Grayscale has been trying to convert their trust to an ETF for a very, very long time. I want to say it was 10 years. So they finally took the SEC to court and sued them. The court said, you know what? Because you can't give us a reason as to why this is bad, you need to approve it. This lawsuit is stupid. So that's why we got the Bitcoin spot ETF. It was the failure of the American public servants. If they would have done their job, if Bitcoin was such a threat, if Bitcoin was such an absolute threat to the American system, then the public servants would have done their job and they would have actually created laws. And they didn't do that. They failed to do so. And we talk about Hester Peirce all the effing time because she created laws. She says, hey, let's do this. They said, no, we don't want to hear from you. So if Bitcoin was so bad, why didn't you do something about it? So Elizabeth Warren is basically saying she doesn't like the approval. She doesn't like the law. She doesn't like the court's decision. So she is so used. These people, these public servants are so sick. They are so used to going above and beyond the law to get their way and to become rich and to become famous and to feed their egos and to do exactly what they promised not to do to the American people because she's disgraced herself. Okay. And you see how this works? When it's not in their favor, they throw tantrums. And she's throwing a tantrum. Guess what, baby? This is the law. You helped create a lot of these policies. This is the law, honey. Deal with it. Where's my glasses? We have sometimes things on here. What do they say? The deal with it where they do this. I'm gonna wear these for a bit. I feel like an idiot. All right. Oh, God. This is funny. We have 523. Smash the like. Smash the like. Stop grifting. Ooh, salted caramel present. I absolutely love apples and caramel. Maybe that's why I'm chubby right now. I don't care. I'm a mom. I got a little pudgy pudge. I don't care. If you don't like my pudgy pudge, we wouldn't work out because I will sit in bed. One thing about me is I'm going to sit in bed with my man. I'm going to sit in bed with my man. I'm going to eat some bread. I'm going to drink some wine and I'm going to eat some bread. Not when my kid's home, of course. But we're going to sit in bed. We're going to drink some wine. I'm probably going to ask you to order me nachos and we're going to eat some Sour Patch Kids and I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat my caramel apples. We're going to eat because I love to eat. I love to eat. I love to work out and I love to be active. And that's why you eat this stuff in bed because you could be active at some point. Anyways, what are we talking about next? Oh, my eyes. Okay. So fiat. Okay. And so this is from Zero Hedge. We love him for this. He told her to shut the hell up. Good for him. But this is money laundered since 2017 using USD. Okay. So since 2017, we have 20, what is this? Is this trillion? Oh, 200,000 or billion. I think it's billion. 33 with Bitcoin. So there's going to be money laundering with everything. Okay. You can use gold to money launder. You can use any asset to launder. Okay. But the thing is you can track cash or excuse me. No, I apologize. So I don't know if I could say this or not. My attorneys might yell at me. So I got in an issue with somebody. Okay. I got in an issue with somebody about cash versus Bitcoin. And this idiot was like, oh, I'm not doing anything wrong. I was like, yeah, you are. You're laundering money with cash. And they're like, no, I'm not. You're doing stuff with Bitcoin. I was like, here's my Bitcoin address, dummy. Go check it. You can track Bitcoin. You can't track cash. Okay? Can't. Unless you have specific paper trails or it's marked. Okay? So the reason why, the problem is Bitcoin brings transparency to the system. The public servants don't want that. And when she's talking about AML, she's basically wanting to know all of your information for everything, which is really unethical and unlawful because essentially you're saying that somebody is doing something bad when in fact they're probably not. There's more law-abiding citizens in America than there is bad. Okay. And I think that the public servants really need to take a step back and look at themselves, at their horrible behavior that they've done, because they're the ones that are doing bad stuff, accepting bribes. So shout out to Zero Hedge. Okay, let's go here. All right, we talked about them yesterday. All right, so Blackrock. Can somebody... My tummy's hurting. Just in Blackrock, CEO Larry Fink says they see value in having an Ethereum ETF. Ooh, baby, that makes me so happy because I own quite a bit of Ethereum. Not a lot like other people do, because I'm not a scammer. But I own quite a bit of Ethereum. So, Daddy Larry, give us that Bitcoin or give us that Ethereum ETF. I'll be a good girl for you. Get that press and pump it. Pump it all the way to 10,000, please. For the love of love. Pump it. Pump it, Mr. Fink. Pump it, Mr. Rat Poison. No, John, take the R out. John, take the R out. Some of the mentions in the chat are so funny. Y'all are a mess. I love it. I love it. John, take out the R. Anyways, shout out to Ian. We have 500 people watching. Keep it up. Keep it up. Hi, Ticky Tacky. I love you, beautiful babies. Okay, what was I talking about? I don't know. Yeah, somebody needs to change this. They just need to put a C right there. I think it was Wabeth. It was Wabeth from the Sappy Seals that was saying that, and it made me laugh so hard because he's like the nicest person ever in the world and non-vulgar, and I'm just like, oop, oop. All right. Oh, okay. We're going to talk about some altcoins. First, I want to take a look at Ethereum. The reason why I say it like that is because on TikTok, it was a meme for a lot of you guys didn't know how to say it. And you guys were just putting, like misspelling it. It was just cute. Like EFEURIM, like Ethereum. It was just funny. Anyways, taking a look at, look at, Bitcoin's going to dump and Ethereum's going to pump. Wow. $2,700 for Ethereum. Yes. Pump my bags. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Pump my Ethereum bags because I want to dump on Blackrock. This is the weekly. Taking a look at the daily. She getting a little bit tired here. Keep going, girl. You got it. Well, I'm thinking of that Drake song. I love a woman with the future in the past. That's right there. Don't take it too fast. Anyways, I'm not selling till 10,000. Actually, I'm gonna start selling at 5,000. I'll sell half at like 5,000. But we know we got to pump this girl up. All right. So as far as Ethereum goes, I don't want to do technical analysis on it. I don't really care right now. I'm just so thankful my kid is not vomiting. It is so horrible when your child is sick. I want to just take all her pain. I want to be the one vomiting for her. I don't want her to be sick. It's my baby. Okay. Also, too, Eleanor says for the SEC hack, by not using 2FA, the SEC disregarded its own cybersecurity disclosure rules that enforces public companies, could potentially violate an executive order from Biden mandating federal agencies adopt multi-factor authentication and encryption for sensitive data. If the SEC's X account classifies as sensitive data, it sure should. It should, because I think it caused $90 million in liquidations. It should. So we'll see how that happens. They'll probably get nothing about it. All right. Coin Speaker. Injective unveils mainnet upgrade Volant to boost real-world asset integration. What in the hee-haw is this? Let's talk about it, baby. Oh, that was over. I have a mad mess. Okay. So, Injective launched a new mainnet upgrade named Volan. Upgrade is anchored in the integration of a software module dedicated to real-world assets. Goal is to provide institutional and individual users with access to a diverse range of structured products. Includes tokenized fiat currency pairs, treasury bills, and executive credit products. Cool. I rock with it. I like Injective. I don't have any. Should I buy some? If you guys want me to buy Injective, comment why. Let's see how much it is right now. TikTok is seeing my feet. Also, too, I've got the cracked fingernail. My nails have been like on for a month. I need to get them done so bad, but it's like I have a sick kid. Like, she comes first. And there's some other personal drama that happened yesterday. I'm not going to say it, but it's ghetto. It is so ghetto. It is so ghetto and so petty. And it's so funny, too, because I'm just laughing. I am absolutely laughing at the idiocy of some people. Because somebody thought it was a good idea to not take personal accountability for something, to not do what they needed to do by a certain date, blame me for their poor behavior, and then be petty about it when in all actuality, it's just going to impact them more than it's going to impact me, because it also actually makes my life easier. So I'm the one that's laughing. So thank you. Thank you. And also, this person watches my show, and I think it's funny because they need to be calling their own girlfriend and not be paying attention to what I'm doing. And I said what I said. And you can send this to her too. I don't care. I think it's funny. We're going to go ahead and remove our drawings, and we're going to take a look at Injective. Injective is trade. This is actually a really, really, really nice consolidation for Injective over here. It does like we're going to head down a little bit. I think, Gamer, should I buy Injective? I want to hear from Gamer. I love Queen because she knows. She knows. We have 522, 200. Can I get 469 likes? That would make my day. Mike says Black Rooster. Queen knows. Queen knows. Gamer said, shout out to Raider. We muted you for an hour. We muted you for an hour. Didn't realize the time. I love Raider. Raider's so funny. Raider will get like an idea and it'll be like, Wendy. And I'll be like, Raider, I'm doing something. He's like, and I'm like, I'm muting you. I love Raider. Raider's a big homie. No, but Queen knows. Queen knows. Okay, Gamer said, I am feisty. I'm Sicilian. Let me all tell you something about women here, okay? Because most of y'all are men. Soga, SOGA, will be announcing a partnership soon. Ooh. Let me tell you something about women. If you're a woman, okay, this is how you tell if your woman loves you. If your woman loves you, she's going to be sassy with you. She's going to give it to you raw, and she is going to protect you. Part of women protecting men is us being like, hey, I don't like this. This isn't a good idea. I would consider this. Or this is not good because of this. Like if your woman does not love you, if your woman loves you, she's going to be up your butt about something. If she don't care about you, she's done with you. If the romance is gone, she's going to say nothing to you. But if she loves you, she's going to be going hard in on you, because that's how we show love. At least that's how I show love. But it's all good love, because then it turns into like a little tiff, and then it's like, you know where that ends up. So if your girl is not doing that to you, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, raw dog, and that's right. Anyways. Okay, let's go back to Injective. I actually like this for Injective right now. What time is it? Oh, I need to hurry up because my kid needs me. She's fine. She's sleeping. She's taking a nappy nap. All right, so far as Injective goes, Injective looks like, actually, hold on. Let me check up on her really quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, she's sleeping. Okay, so she's sleeping, so it's all good. I don't know how my kid sleeps with me yelling, but she's loud too. She's loud like me, like her mama. Because we're very passionate ladies over here. She's very passionate about Blackpink. She loves Blackpink. And Stevie Nicks. And of course, her baby cousin, my nephew. Anyways, so she's sleeping, so I can stay on for a little bit more. Okay. Sorry, mom life, hashtag mom life. But I actually like this pattern with injective, but what I think this could have been bullish consolidation. But right now, I think if we close down and we hit this area about $31, if we close over here at the EMA 50, I would maybe potentially expect more downside. So I'm going to wait on this. I'm going to wait on this a little bit and see what is actually happening with Bitcoin. Okay. Now, this is for Mr. Blackrock again. Blackrock to buy global infrastructure partners for $12.5 billion. The acquisition would be Blackrock's largest in 15 years. Let's talk about what this means, because this is important, because Blackrock got Bitcoin. So they're going to buy private equity firm Global Infrastructure Partners for $12.5 billion. GIP owns and operates energy, transportation, water, and waste companies. This is BlackRock's largest acquisition since it bought Barclays asset management business in 2009, after the housing crash. Side note here, its recent earnings report, BlackRock's annual assets under management topped 10 trillion at end of Q4 for the second time in history. Okay. So BlackRock, we all know that they're centralized. Okay. But the fact that they're buying energy is a company, a private equity firm that operates energy, transportation, and water and waste companies. Follow the money. Follow the money there. They own America. They own everything that we own. And they're All right. All right. This is important. So, new crypto payments firm USDC and issuer Circle has filed for initial public offering, an IPO. Circle is one of the big crypto names expected to file go public this year. The other is Ripple. So Ripple and Circle do want to go public, but apparently they are going to offer an IPO. I actually might invest in this because it's probably going to be profitable. Okay. So they submitted a draft registration statement to the SEC related to a proposal IPO of the equity of its equity securities. I personally think the CBDC is going to be, I personally think USDC, Circle, is going to be the CBDC of the United States of America because the public servants are a little bit lazy, okay? So that's what I think. And the fact that they're going to be submitting an IPO to the United States of America, that's to me, I would feel more, and this is just me, this is not financial advice, I would feel more comfortable in obtaining or using USDC more than Tether, but that's your business. So this is going to be very big news. And I think it's something to pay attention to, look forward to if you want to invest in. Okay. All right. All right. Sorry, Wendy. Injective is in the green, which means it's a no buy for me. It's in price discovery, which means low selling pressure. I would like to buy lower. I hear with you. I hear you 100%, gamer. And I agree with you. I do. Yeah, I want to buy lower. All right, let's cover a couple other things. Aave community votes to integrate PayPal stablecoin. That's interesting. So majority of token holders favor onboard PYUSD and Aave's Ethereum pool. The ongoing vote shows. Aave is a big, my heater's going on. No, I'm hot. Aave is a big player in DeFi. So they're a decentralized non-custodial lending, borrowing, and borrowing protocol. 99.98% of the participating Aave holders favor integrating PYUSD into their ETH-based pool. PYUSD's market cap is $289 million, and that's 0.3% of Tether's $94 billion. They probably want to go with PYUSD because it's probably more regulated, and they want to stick around long term. Okay. Also to you guys, yesterday we didn't get to announce this for our partners over at Shrapnel, but I want to because it's a charity thing. So please stick around. This is very, very, very important. So I'm excited for this. One of the things is that I love about crypto is a lot of the charitable contributions that companies are able to make. And anytime, regardless if they're a partner or not of mine, I like to shout these things out because it makes me excited. So Shrapnel is sponsoring the Shrapnel sponsoring the Battle for Charity gaming tournament. Yesterday at the Luxor HyperX Arena in Vegas, pro gamers, influencers, and streamers completed a live Valorant tournament for charity. Shout out to all of you that participated. I think Icy participated too. And Shrapnel co-sponsored the event. $37,000 was raised for 6 charities. Charities are for military, veterans, animals, underprivileged children, and more. Shrapnel, I'm going to talk to you. We need to rock the self-care lab. of Montclair, California. Let's go raise some money for them. But thank you so much, Shrapnel, for being a partner of the channel also too, and for doing this. Like, if you are not giving back, what are you doing? You always should be looking to give back. Always looking to give back. It doesn't matter how. Like, it could be holding a door open for somebody. It could be showcasing kindness. All of these things. You should always be looking to give back in a way, because you have to give it to get it. And it's not even about getting it. The thing is when you do good things, you feel good inside, and we want to feel good. We want to feel good. Most of us came from nothing. And most of us have, I got a chip on my shoulder sometimes, but when I give back and I'm a nice person, I feel better at the end of the day. I sleep better. So thank you, Shrapnel, for being amazing. I rock with you. I appreciate you guys for that, okay? Blackrock, I'm not going to say that, Brian. Nope, we're not saying that over here. Okay, Hedera, this is from yesterday, okay? So Hedera and Algorand joined forces to form D-REC Alliance, enabling mass market decentralized recovery. Let's see what this is, because this could be important. So HBAR Foundation and ALGO Foundation, I own ALGO, by the way, launched a new alliance called the D-REC Alliance. They will build a decentralized recovery system for crypto and aims to ease the process of securing and recovering assets, aligning with conventional Web 2 experiences. Cool. Rock with it. Pump my bags. This is from Mr. Sandeep. He's a very, very nice gentleman. I've had him on my channel a couple times, but here's basically a list of everything that Matic Polygon has been doing. So in the last 7 days, Gas Hero Official had a banger lunch of their games, and NFT volume shot up like crazy. Polygon POS surpassed Ethereum's mainnet trading volume for 2 days, second to Bitcoin Network's NFT volume. Uniswap posted that Polygon is ranked 2 in terms of DEX volume over the last 30 days. Multiple DeFi protocols launched on ZK EVM. Fox News launched Verify, an AI crypto-enabled verified news prototype. And Nomia, Laser Digital and WebN Group backed one of the largest hedge funds in the world, launched real-world asset L2 chain using Polygon CDK. Why are we talking about it? Well, because I'm showing you guys my bags. Duh. No, just kidding. No, I do own Polygon. I have a moon bag of it. I've had it for a very, very long time. So shout out to Polygon. I want to take a look at the Polygon chat or the Matic chat, the poll, whatever the hell they're calling it these days. I don't know. I'm just here. Let's go ahead and see. Where the hell is it? Oh, here we go. You know what? We had a pretty gnarly dump to 76 cents, and she's back up. She's going to... I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know what's going to happen. It kind of looks like we're going to pop back up. I would love to consolidate above 94 cents and consolidate there. But technically, if you kind of zoom out with Matic Polygon, we are in an uptrend. Really. So I rock with it. Let's see what else we got on the news docket today. Ooh, Quantum Cat. So, Meet the Quantum Cats by Taproot Wizards. That's 3,333 cats on Bitcoin dead or alive on a mission to save Satoshi's pet Opcat, one of one Genesis cat featured on Sotheby's. This is awesome. I love it. Shout out to Taproot Wizards. So Taproot Wizards launched Quantum Cats collection as Bitcoin inscriptions, and it's basically a tribute to the early days of Bitcoin Network. By creator Satoshi Nakamoto, or his developer Taproot Wizards is launching a new collection of NFTs on the blockchain. Cool. Love it. FTX seeks in-kind crypto repayments instead of 2022 low prices. Good luck, but you guys aren't going to get it. The whole bankruptcy process is a nightmare. And let's talk about inflation really quick. So U.S. inflation outstrips forecasts, will rise to 3.4% for December. So one thing I want to say about inflation, you guys, is inflation is in fact transitory. They didn't lie to you on that. But what is not transitory is the actual cost of goods. The cost of goods, okay? So Matic loves to flirt. Yeah, she does. She's giving it. But anyways, I'm going to get going because I have to film. I got to record a couple things for next week. I've got a whole lot of personal things I got to take care of today because some people are of diminished capacity, which makes sense. They don't think, because they think they know better than me. You know what the funny thing about that is like the fact that you knew me for so long and I made so many good choices to protect you. And then you would get mad at me, and then you would come back like a week later and be like, thank you for suggesting that to me. But now you think you know everything? Please. Anyways, I'm a little petty. But anyways, you guys, one of the things I got to do is get to my kids' school. But anyways, so we're going to go into this weekend with gratitude. We are going to go into the weekend doing our best to regulate our emotions, to showcase kindness to people. If you go to church, go to church. I don't care who you pray to, but do something nice for somebody if you can. And today and this weekend, take some time to de-stress, because I think you're doing a great job, and maybe take a little bit of time to refresh on a couple of things and self-educate yourself. But I got to go. I got some work to do. I am sending you all love and light. And thank you so much for supporting me and the channel. Bye-bye. Bye, babies. Thank you.